Hello everybody, welcome to Space Engineers. I'm going to build a ship. G, so let me get everything I want. I need a conveyor, that's all I need. A conveyor. Okay. So, what you got to do, go M, set one, set that one, set all three of them. That's how I build all my ships. And then go M again, and you're good to go. So this is going to be my compact thruster design, large thruster setup. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm just going to do the thruster design first. Then I'll come back and work on other stuff. And make this a big ship. So I'm building on the front and the back. So anything I do up here, it does up here. See? So let's go a little bit longer. And I can edit the ship as I go. Whoops, wait, where'd you go? Huh, I don't want to lose it. That's always good. Now, so it's building it down there as well. Okay. Okay, so this will be our center core. And what we're going to do is come out the side. I'm thinking about right here. Okay, let's go down. So I'm going to have, I need a cargo bay area, and then I need, so I'm going to build it quite wide. So as you're looking here, I'm building on all four corners, and how you do that is you select red, blue, and green center. Don't do the offset. You always want to build on center. That way you have the center column, you have equal sides, and so when you go back to build, it just flows better. Okay, so now we're going to go to the jets. Thrusters, what do we got here on this taskbar? Let's go to G. Let's go to TH. So I like to use these. And then I'm going to do some ion. I don't know if I want to do the old style or this style. I'm going to do this one. So let's select number 2. So basically, this is just going to be, so we need hydrogen tanks, HY, and I want to do the old style ones or the new ones. See, this one I feel like I have to have a thruster with it. And it'll look good, but I'm going to go with this one. So let's go number 4, and then go to that one. And then what next? So, this is a hydrogen. I don't want to do anything with hydrogen. Small hydrogen tank. I want to do a O2. Okay, so let's put that right there. And then the next one I want to do, so batteries. And this is the warfare battery right there. And then I need a reactor. And I like this old one. I don't like this one here doesn't go with the design I want to do. I guess I could make the ship bigger, but I just don't like it. I like this old style. And that's what I'm going to go with. We have a gyro there. Okay, so let's start with, so I think I'm going to make side cockpit, side entrances on this. That way I'm just not going through the whole middle, you know? So I'm going to start with, so I'll put this right there. It's going to put 2 down there, see? So I kind of have 2 sections of power. I think this is more than enough right now. I think where batteries is where everything lies. Let's go back to 1. We're going to rotate this up. I have to move in just a little bit closer, so I'm going. So this will be the bottom of my ship. Okay, so these are my down thrusters right here. Thrust the ship up and down. See? Okay, now I gotta go back to G. We're gonna go to cargo containers. I'm gonna put them, I'm gonna go to 9 here. Hear that. Cargo junction. Okay. That is what I put up, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're gonna come over here, give ourselves some room so we can have the chance to encapsulate this motor into like a thrust pod. So I'm going up and down, so I probably need to, okay, I think I need to flip the motor. That's what I need to do. So I'm going to take this motor out. It gets rid of all of them. I'm going to go, okay. How do I get the task windows? So let's go back to 1. And so this is going to go right here. This one. Okay. Oh no, that's not how we're gonna do it. Okay, rotate this one down. That puts it there. Okay, and then I move over to the side. There it is. But I want to do. Okay, this is what I gotta do. So that's not going to work clearly for my thruster design. Okay. So let's get rid of that. There it is. But I want to stick it. I mean, that's the case. Just stick them back to back, right? But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a compact design. So I need to go back over here to the center of everything. Let me get a smaller box here. I'm going to go find the middle box. And this looks like, that's it right there, right? So I'm going to go M, and I'm going to get rid of the blue plane. Unselect the blue plane. Okay, we have the left and the right, and the front and back. Okay, so I still need to get rid of the blue plane. So M, 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 M. And left click on that one. That should get rid of it, right? So I think I have to have something in my hand. Yep, the blue plane is gone. So it's front and back. So I'm going to get rid of this one. I think I have to go through and get rid of every one of them because... Okay, so those are all gone. Right, did I get rid of the right plane? No, I did not. I should have got rid of the green plane. So let's go back to the smaller one. Okay. Now I should be able to just, oops, gotta go back over here to the center point and finish this cycle out. There it is. So I should just have a blue and a red, so front and back. So it should be, I'll have to go through and clear these. So I'll leave them for now. So let's go to number 1, rotate the motor down, All right, let me move in. Then I'm going to go around, and this should work. Rotate the motor up, move it on. Okay, this is how my compact is on. So I have thruster on top of thruster. Basically, this is the the outer hull. It's this top layer right here. That top area is going to be gone. So I got top and bottom there. Now I can go down here, since I'm still doing reverse thrusters. So I'm going to do side thrusters. So I need 4 front and back. That's what I'm going to do. So there's 4 front and back. Now, I'm going to go back to the conveyor junction. The profound music is playing in the background. Isn't that nice? Okay. This should give me the depth I want on the... Okay, so I think I'm too close. Right? Yeah, I want to be able to seal this, so let's go back to the conveyor junction. And whenever you're doing this, you want to start from your furthest block and get rid of it. Because that one, see I did it wrong, is now floating out here, and it will mess up your design. You'll have stuff that moved away on you, and you'll be like, why is this not working? Okay, so I'm going to come out. I'm going to go ahead and go 2 more, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And so that'll give me, so thrusters are on top. I want these on top as well. And I'll move them. Let's see where they're sitting. Nope. Oh yeah, that's better. We have more of a side view. I could go with a compact thruster, but I like these. You know, and this gives you your basic design. You have 4 front and back. You have 4 up and down, and you have 4 left and right. So it kind of answers all the questions that you need to answer. You know, when it comes to your directional thrust. Plus, it also gives you the power that you need. So this allows me to, let's see, I need to change my bar. Let's go to number 2, go to G. So what I'm going to do is go to my all blocks, I guess. And so since I'm going to make this out of light armor, and then this will go second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. I probably will not use these. I don't like them. I think that's it. Okay. Oh, the music just got more wilder. So let's go ahead and go to the square box. So I'm going to go across the back here and just kind of build in this. We're trying to seal, you know, the area. And let me see if am I getting the bottom plane? No, I'm not. So go ahead and put this in right here for now. And I'm going to turn the bottom plane back on. And this is something, if you build this, you have to pay attention to on your own. Like, when do I need the bottom plane? When do I not need the bottom plane? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the middle here and go through M. And so all we're doing is getting to that plane, and then we're back to where we were. So we have all 3 planes running, front, back, and 4, and bottom, top. And this is kind of, Most of the time you'll have a universal ship, on certain parts of it, and then as I go, I'll turn off the back one to do the front the way I want it to look, and then turn off the front one to do, and leave the front one off to do the middle one off, the red one off, to the front and back designs of the ship. And like I'm saying today, all I'm doing is the thruster components, the stuff that runs the thrusters, like the batteries. So that deleted the top, so gotta be weary of stuff you left out. So, because this will show up later in your design, stuff will be off, and you're like, why is it off? And it'll be because you attached something and didn't attach something, or you broke a connection. So we gotta make sure we don't do that when we're doing this. And what I'm doing now is just trying to seal in the motor, seal in the engines. You have the basic structure to the ship. Then we're going to add the ice cream later, the covering, what we're going to do for design. And then by knowing like how this looks, I'll be able to come in here, and so we want to do from behind here, which I do not like the new tanks, the big tanks, the half rounded ones that look like oops. And so that should not be anywhere else because it wasn't attached to the grid itself. So, you know what I'm saying? And so this one's, see, everything's done on that one. So sealing this in is going to be which really we don't need to go around, but I need to go in the back. And the game will tell you, hey, you made a mistake, you're not doing this right. So, and this is just my compact thruster design. So I'm doing with the batteries, with the gyros, no oxygen yet, just so I feel like this is wrong. See that right there? Because I'm too close to the thruster head with this conveyor. So I think that's not even attached. How am I attached right there? So this may be my first problem right here. Right there. So if this doesn't, oh, it does connect. Okay, good. So we're still good, but this thruster does not have any power to it. You know what I'm saying? So how'd that work out? How did I get that on there? Oh, probably because I took. So this is where you have to set a container, but here's the thing. I'm connecting all the way up. So I'm going to go ahead. And bring this one down. So shift 1, 8. We're going to bring 8. We're going to bring this one down to there, just to get that fuel delivery. That's what this is for, fuel delivery and only fuel. Okay, so let's zoom back a little bit here. So we have enough that we can put the, compact container around this one. So let me go to shift 2, go to 1. So as you can see, look what it's doing. This is probably one of those points where this is wrong. Oh no, it's attached to the main core right there. Leads back. Oh, it's not attached. Okay, that one's done, and this side's not done. I have all three patterns. So that's telling me that. Let me go over here and look back. Nope, this is not connected. This is not connected. That is. So I'm going to need to take that off. See, I'm getting color. right there, so I got to take that off and this off. So I'm getting color right there, right? I'm getting grid cover. So now, go shift 1, rotate down. Let's go ahead and rotate a little bit here. This is the hard part about building this. I've got a connection there, I got a connection there. I don't have a connection there. So let's go to so that's not gonna work out. So I'm gonna have to correct my problem here. So let's go back. See, no grid. No grid, no grid, no grid. Now we're on the grid. No grid. Now we're on the grid. Okay, let me go look at the ones. We're on a grid, we're on a grid, we're on a grid. We're on a grid still. And you just gotta check everything. If you messed up once, you'll mess up whole daggone thing. So I'm on a grid there. Let's go down here. Not on a grid. Okay, so I'm back on the grid there. Back across here. See, when I took something out, I made that mistake. So now, I need to go back to the number 1. Where'd you go? Oh, there you go. Okay. So let's go to 8, 9. What we're going to do is come up, up. And so I was too close. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one out of there, that one out of there. That one. I'm going to go down here and go boom, 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 boom. And then I'm going to go ahead and one more come in. So that's too high. I want to go here. Okay, that's too far. I want to go there. Okay, so we have. Let's go down at the other end and see what we got down here. Yep. Everything looks the same. Now go back to 1, and we're going to put this thing right up under there. And it's going to put the one I'm touching, because I have the bottom down. Okay. So we have thrusters on everything. Everything's showing on the plane. Right? You see that? I need to turn off the bottom section of the ship. So I need to go here. I'm turning off. Let's see what the blue plane is. The green plane. So again, because I've go to number 9 here. There. Turn that off with the right click. Okay. So the reason why is I need to delete this section out right here. Right? Is it going to delete? Oh well. Gotta finish the process, Robert. There it is. So I need to go through and get rid of all these because I didn't want to do the top. And so this was at a point where I needed to have this off of here. Okay. And I'm going to change these two sides up. I got to... So I do not want this right here. Now let's see how. So I'm up to the bottom line. That's good. Let's go down here, and I should have taken them all off. Okay. Now, let's go to Shift 2, go back to number 1. And all I'm going to do now is just close these in. That way I have my airtight. Hate a ship. You don't want a ship that's going to be... and some of this stuff can be moved later, you know. So I just have one leg roll? Are you kidding me? Okay. So are we doing this side over here at all? No. And that's the thing you got to worry about right there. I have one plane on, so I need to do... Okay. So I'm going to go over here to this thruster, and this should fix everything. Make sure we're doing both ends. Pretty sure I am. Yep. And this is, I'm doing this to seal it up. That's all I'm doing. You see, so every one of these are back sealed. Let's see if this one's back sealed yet. No. Okay. So we have 4 up thrusts, 4 down thrusts, 4 forward thrusts, 4 reverse thrusts, and 4 side, 2 side thrusts. Now, I think I'm going to add 1 more side thrust. I'm going to go back to Shift 1, 9, and then put 1 here. And go to 1, and rotate, and we're going to put it right there. It should give me 4 left and 4 right. We're going to go back to Shift 2 and go to 1 again. And my goal is to close in back to these. I'm going to go ahead and tie these together because now, side bay entrance. Down 1, down 2, and then we have a side bay style. Okay, so it's going to end up being a side entrance. Have several bays, depending on what ships I put in. to go load into the side. Now this is going to come out. These thrusters are going to end up being covered up. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here because I'm not going to. I'm going to build out to that. Okay. So that way I have this area here to build on to cover to create my ship hull design. Let's see what we got here. Go ahead and build that out. Build this one out. Right there. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and build this right here up on top. I'm going to do one more right there just to give myself some strength. And I'm going to come off of this one. And I want to. We got to make the noise, right? And this, that way this is closed in. I'm going to go inside that's closed in. See what I'm saying? Signals are off. Now, I think four containers in the front, 4 containers in the back. Let me see. Let's kind of look what we can put in. Ship's going to go up. So there goes me 4 in the front, 4 in the back. Is that enough? Probably not. Let's go them all the same way. So let me do this then. I'll take out the reactors. Put in one more there. That gives me 8 at each end. Then I'm going to go to the reactor button, number 8. Nope, number 8. 8 again. There we go. So do I put it right here on this one? And that gives me. That gives me enough. Let me go to no, not that 0 here. Okay, and then I think the ship could be longer if you're going to make something, but the thing is, these thrusters on the front and the back, make sure they're all on here. Okay, so they're all powered. Let's I'm thinking battery wall right here, because this is going to be kind of like where I do gyros here. Number 8, 7. I don't know if they have to be facing the same way. And that gives me 12, 24, 48 gyros on the ship easily. And this is for a side launch. Now this side could come out 5 or 10 more squares on each side, 5, and create a shape, create a hull, a longer hull for welding bay. And then behind here on these, where the gyros are in the reactors, I can put in living quarters and then have access doors to those areas right there alone. Looks like the sun's coming up or something. It looks like the planet's just blocking it. Now, next step is going to be batteries. So batteries is going to be this one, and so we're going to need to hide them in the armor, which when we're done, this ship's going to look, it's going to be a little bit thicker. The motors will be recessed, the engines will be recessed a little bit, and then I'll also probably have thrusters above these where the spacing is right here. So there'll be ion thrusters sticking out this way, and then that'll give me the 4 on each side for the ion. That way we have multiple, and then I'll probably go in here, probably top and bottom. Put 3 across the top here, 1 in the middle, 2 on each side, and that'll give me forward and backwards thrust for ion. So now I'm going to add batteries in. So where do I want them? Do I want them down the spine of the ship? And then that's our core that we're going to protect. Are we going to end up taking the core out of the middle once we connect it? Or do I create a battery wall right here coming down? Or do I create a battery wall right here coming out? So let's go ahead and take that one out because I want them all to look the same. You can see them. So that's going to be, they come down, and that gives me 9 times 18, 36 batteries. Now, it's probably not enough, and I can add, but I can add some in as I build out of the top areas over this area. Like say I build out further, and I end up having a space I can't use right here on top, where the ion thrusters are sitting right here. So, you know, maybe they're recessed in, and I can put them underneath the ion thruster there. You know, different spots. But today, all I'm doing is the thruster pack, which I need batteries. Now, technically, I think, let's see, let's take a look at each motor from the side. And if one of them looks like they're sealed, then they're all sealed. So these are all sealed in. I need to put a row on bottom. So let's go to 2, and then put a row here on bottom. That gives me that build-off platform for the ions to go on top and bottom. You know, I can build ions coming down and then out as well. Just depends on the configuration. So back here, I need to put a row right here. And I probably need to put a row below it because that is not going to be sealed. Because we have that edge seam there, it's going to have to be showing. Okay, and as you know, it's doing it at both ends. You know, see it right there? Now let's go look on the bottom, or this other side. So I haven't really determined, so we need to cover this and do the same thing. So I don't have one of my planes turned on, which is fine. So that's done, and I'm going to go ahead and come back and go right there, right there. Go ahead and get that one too, there, there. I think I need to say there 50 more times, but you know, you get the idea of what I'm doing. So this could be a docking area when the, you know, we could go out further, maybe put a piston on it to push out, and if I build out, but I might end up probably having to take this off right here, but this is kind of just like your sketch lines on a drawing or something. Let's take a look at these side motors, see if we have build-out capability for anything. Yeah, we have build-out capability around it. And for these side motors, we probably need to put one more right there. Go ahead and come on out. And we have build-out capability there. I mean, really, the biggest thing you don't want to do is chase down. Where's the air leaking at? Where's the air? So that's what I'm doing. And this is probably going to be covered in with, you know, designs, stuff like that. Okay, so now we have everything. This will be my, so this may come out, so it's going to come out to right here for sure. So I'm going to go and give it a design. So that's going to come out to here for sure. And that'll give me that much more space internally. And also it'll let me seal the thrusters in. And on the cover, I could do heavy armor if I wanted to, but I'm probably going to keep it light just to keep the design the same for now, you know. And I'll probably go out one more, end up with a two bar on there, and then that's me have a 2 section in the middle. Now, this will be finished out with different, you know, rounded or cornered parts. Probably I like to use number 4 here, which has these. So this is just, I'm going to skip ahead. Next video. So something like this, that will come off. So this would come off, and I could end up at a point, round it out, kind of maybe do like a old 50 Chevy style, you know, coupe. I'm showing my age. Well, I don't remember anything either. So that's pretty good too. So that would be a rounded kind of cone, and then there might be a double hump to give like an old style 50s model rounded shape to it. Kind of like that design. So the good thing is with this is on here, it's doing every end. Now on the side, I kind of want to make these look the same, you know. And on the front, I want to do another extension, probably another 20 or 30 feet. Captain's chairs, rocket. I'm gonna have to add weapons in too. And so these are going to come off these areas here. You know, weapons can come off here. You know, I have turrets on top, and stuff like that. So I probably need to add those in now. Think about how I'm going to get to that point, and then go up, and then up, and then one more. And these can be changed. So I'll end up with 4 potential guns on top, 4 potential guns on the back. Right? Let me see. Yep. And 4 on the bottom. I don't think I'm doing the bottom. No, I'm not. So I don't have that plane selected. Okay, now I'm going to do is put, because I got everything except option, but I'm not worried about that. That's going to get to the quarters. I have to be able to access it, just like the reactors, I have to be able to access those. I'll probably put some, let's go down here. So at this point, it doesn't matter which end I use. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't designed anything, so let's go ahead and turn this around. And there you go. So now let's go to 0. Now I should be able to have gyros, I have batteries, I have reactors, I have tanks. I don't have O2, I don't have any life support, so that's nothing yet. Then the next part of the design is going to be how I build out the body and what I use the spaces for, stuff like that. So let me get in. We're going to go view here. So it's got good. Look at that gyros, it's good. I think I have more than enough. Probably need to turn that down. You know what I'm saying? I can't zoom out. The ship's too big, so I need to go back. Let me get out. Go back. Take this cockpit off, because there's a cockpit at both ends, but this will give me take that one off, go back to there, one more back. So let's go to 0, have to get in, B for view. Now you have a better view. So look, we'll probably need some more gyros when we're back. Got excellent thrust. Of course, this is in creative. The equal mounts in the front. You know, it slows down. Side thrust, up thrust, down thrust. And I may need to add. I'm going to add smaller thrusters in to accent the larger thrusters that way, and that'll be as I build out the design on the side. And so as you can see, we can go Alt and then back to this one. We do have we're going to need more gyros because this turns slow. You know what I'm saying? But the mouse, when you move the mouse, you do have a good build out. You have a good response. But I'm going to need to add more because at this point we're stripped down. So So this is basically my core core design. It makes it compact. You don't have this giant engines on top, giant engines. So you don't have to build such a large ship, but you still have the large thruster capability and maneuverability because the ship is still light. Now when I'm done, it's going to be a lot heavier, so I will need to add more gyros as I go, more batteries, and those will be something that'll be hidden in the body design. Like, oh, I'm putting a lot of armor plating here. Well, let's make this a cavity, a room, and I'll add batteries into it and gyros, and may not be accessible, but I may have a welder in there or a couple of welders to do it. You can also do the build and repair. A lot of people use that. And that's where I'm at right now. So, and then I'm gonna have to add jump drives into it and everything. Okay, so I got this ship turned completely around, flying it backwards here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and line it out here, get some good views. But I like this. This is a good maneuver though. You see what I'm saying? So I think let's count it out here. 12 seconds to get done. And probably equal to get up and down. Okay, there's my thruster build. I'm going to add ions in, a design for those next time. Probably add more batteries in to cover the ion thruster power outtake. And I'm going to have to go through, and so as I add the nose on and the tail on, those areas can have refineries being placed into them. Maybe underneath can come down a little bit more below the cargo bays for refineries, and I can't remember what the other thing's called. Wow, brain just hit me. Assemblers and refineries on bottom. And then I'll have a stone ejector, some other stuff like that, welding bay, and then your basic launch bays for a couple of fighters. So that's where I'm at. You go, there it is. We sail off into the wild space, yeah. And then as you go through and you develop in this 3D plane where you're doing using each plane, then you'll come back and you'll start to narrow those planes down as you build the front. You still have the left and right, or top and bottom, left and right, not the front and back. So you're able to build the front and then you're able to build the back. So you have to go back to your center point every time. I might paint it a different color to get to that point. Okay? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Next video will come out where I add the ions in and then start to shape the ship. I may push the ions further out and put them on equal plane with the thruster on the hydrogen rockets. And that way we're bringing the ship out, so we're gaining that room behind it. And I'm going to have to add some little hydrogen thrusters as well. This is all I'm going to do on this one right now. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.